Everyone, and welcome to Badass Us. That's right, that's who we are. Badass Us here on Vision and Purpose Media Productions. And today, we're going to switch it up. We got a good one for you, though. Belinda and we're going to do something different. That's right, that's because we are who? Badass Us. We are beautiful, accomplished, and divine. Our gentlemen, our brothers, accomplished and determined. Yet, as society see us, we must still change the narrative. Yes, that's right, that's who we are. Badass Us. We be right back at you here on Vision and Purpose Media Productions. We see you on the other side.
It is key that you mind your mental health.
Hey guys, how's everyone doing this week?
Hi.
Use the 5 keys to mental
Well, this week
movement.
has been a really monumental week for me. I realized that I was not being myself.
Reaching out.
Upbeat, positive attitude person self, like you guys know me to be. I was
Staying
listening to the
upbeat.
teaching and get back to that happy, cheery self of me.
This week's been kind of
Being
stressful
creative.
with all of the workload that we have on online learning. So I've been trying to use different platforms and different websites to help ease my mind and ease my stress.
And what about you, Margaret?
Well, you guys know me. I just love to work with others and serve them.
Serving others.
Is that when I serve others, my mind is off of myself.
That's right. And don't forget, self-care is key.
Self-care.
All right. So see you guys next week.
Right.
Bye.
Your mind matters.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Badass Us. That's right, that's who we are. Badass Us here on Vision and Purpose Media Production. And again, like I said, today we switching things up, but we got a good one for you. And I am excited to have my co-host back. Oh, I never thought I'd miss my troublemaker. My co-host,
I know, it's been a
Belinda
minute.
Stevenson.
Yes,
Come on, we got a
hi.
hug on air.
I know. It's been such a long time. I know. Like 2 months seem like it's been about 2 months.
Yes,
Yes.
it's been 2 months.
Yes.
Time fly by so fast, right?
I know. I thought you all fired me.
I thought she quit.
Never.
No. I love it. I love it when it's just us. So since it's just the girls, me and you,
Yes.
the two boos, we're gonna just switch it up a little bit. How about that?
Hey, it's whatever. You know, I like a little switch.
Yes.
here and
Every
there.
now and then we gotta be spontaneous,
That's
right?
That's right.
Yes. You look beautiful too.
Oh, thank you, Karen. You look lovely yourself.
Yes. I'm glad I do because I've been beat down today. We had our turkey drive. We can start with that.
Okay.
So we just coming off our turkey drive. It's been a long one. We fed 3 different seniors homes on Friday. Then Sunday we did outreach. We fed the community in out in Capitol Heights area. And then Monday, I was with Mr. Steve Proctor, and they did over 4,500 turkey baskets on
wow.
yesterday.
Wow.
And then today, we did more hot meals, and we target more of the essential workers. We did a homeless shelter in Capitol Heights, and we did the hospital here in Prince George's County. The emergency room. We fed the emergency room
wonderful.
department. Yes.
Aw.
And so, so
And for those who don't know, who is Steve Proctor?
Steve Proctor, outside of being my favorite person in the
That's
whole wide
right.
world, my mentor.
Uh-huh.
Yes, where Steve Proctor, he's a big lobbyist firm here in Prince George's County, Maryland. We're in the state of Maryland that they are one of the biggest firms. And he just opened up a new location, actually, in Nashville. Can you believe it?
Really?
Yes.
Get it, Mr.
Yes,
Proctor. He's
yes.
showing off, isn't
Yes,
he?
he
Yes,
is.
he's doing big things.
Yes,
Yeah.
doing big things.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, we're going to see if we can get him to come here and talk about, nothing else. I know we can get him if we have him to talk about his charity.
Oh, for sure.
Yes.
sure.
Because he's so mild, man. I'm telling you, he just loves staying behind the scenes. So I finally even just talked him into letting us come out and film what he was doing on yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so we got a chance to get some
Up
of
close
this.
and personal. I love
Yes,
that.
yes, because
Aw.
he does so much for the community and never like to be, any recognition. I mean, if I can just model half of him, I'm telling you, we'd be doing
Yes,
great.
That's why I want you to tell the people who he is.
Yeah,
Yes,
so
'cause he's
thanks.
phenomenal.
Yes, thanks for saying that, Belinda. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I know he'll love the shout out. I'm going to text him once I get off the air and let him know we gave him a great shout out today.
Yeah, he's a great
Yes,
guy.
yes. Him and his son Trey. Trey is, I mean, when I'm talking to him over the phone, I'm like, oh my God, Trey sounds just like his father. So he's doing a good job and, just heading up the family business.
That's
Yes,
wonderful.
yes,
That's
yes.
good.
So it's good to see. It's a family ran business, so it's good to see the father, passing the baton to his son.
And he willing to take it.
Yes.
That's the key.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah.
So mention more giving. What about, let's talk about holiday giving and holiday shopping, because everybody get ready to be in the season. I think we sometimes I was just talking to my friend about that, how we now almost skip over Thanksgiving and go right to Black Friday. Black Friday is really Thursday night.
Yeah.
It's taking away
Or
Thanksgiving
it starts
now.
at the beginning of Thanksgiving because they start running all these Black Friday sales and
Yes.
on and on and on. I don't participate.
Me either. And I say that because to me, Thanksgiving needs to be with family, loved ones, friends, or whatever. But, I guess it's been, about 5 years now. They started on Thursday night, 9 o'clock Thursday night, or, and I just I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do
It's
it.
a lot.
Yeah,
it's a lot. It's
really.
overwhelming. Now, let me tell you, at one time, maybe in the early 2000s, 'cause my son is 22, probably late 90s,
Okay.
early 2000s.
Okay.
I was out there in the line at Walmart.
Okay.
We had a whole system going on. You go to the electronics area, you go to the home furnishings and get all this,
Okay.
And then we get in
Okay.
line and
So
we
y'all
just
tag
swap it out.
team.
Oh yeah, It was fun. We have hot chocolate and everything. We get together and go out there. But now, no, I'd rather not.
Yes, yes. I tell you, I did let my godbrother, he was here visiting from Atlanta for Thanksgiving. He's like, come on, Carol, you gotta go, you gotta go. And I was like, and it's always the one you drag. I don't want to go. I got in the stores. I was like
Lost
a
your
little
mind.
kid in a candy store. I was all over the place.
Yes.
We didn't get back home till 5 o'clock in the morning, because this is when it had started 12 midnight on Thanksgiving, where Thanksgiving night or Eve. So, and we started at 12 midnight. So we was there at 12 midnight. And by the time we got back home, it was 5:15. I was hungry all over again.
Exactly.
I had
It's
to
a
eat some more
workout.
food. Yes,
It's a workout.
it is.
It's a workout.
Yes, yes. So, but do you think we are at the place that the economy can afford this Black Friday shopping, or what you think about that?
I don't think the economy ever really can afford it. Well, I know I can. I'd rather not.
Okay.
Because I think psychologically, you look at everything and you think you're getting a sale and you're getting a deal, and a lot of times you're really not getting a deal.
Right.
But it sucks you in once you're out there.
Yes, yes.
So.
And I wonder, is that true? Because I'm not going to say any names, but I had a friend that worked in retail, and that's what she said. She was like, you think you're getting a sale, but you
they
really
mark
not,
it up
because
just
they
to mark it down, of course.
So you believe that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Wow.
Especially a person that used to shop like I did. I knew,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think it taps into even if you're not an impulse shopper, you become one on Black Friday because you just see it and you want it, and you see the numbers. You're like, oh my God, it's on sale. You justify.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
So, but is some of the things sometimes a good deal?
It's some good deals.
Okay.
It's some good deals, especially Macy's.
Okay.
Macy's used to be my spot.
Yeah, girl.
And
don't
don't
you
have
stop.
a Macy's card, and they give you them extra 20% off coupons on top of the money.
my God.
The discount already. Macy's got it right.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead on, because see, this is our Ab Live show today. We've been spontaneous on talking about holiday season. I'm gonna tell you, when you mention Macy's, my cousin Alfreda from North Carolina had came up here, and she was on the phone with her daughter. She had to call her daughter. She said, "DeVay, you're not gonna believe this. We've been in one store all day
Of course.
until I closed it down.
Of
I
course.
closed Macy's down.
It's easy.
She couldn't believe it.
It's easy.
How we was just in one store all day
It's
long.
easy.
I went to
Yeah.
every floor.
And I
And
shouldn't have mentioned it. Now that I think about it, I do need to go to Macy's. I don't need to go. I do. I just realized it's certain things that I got during that time of the year that was really. I like those the ceramic cookware, the red color, because red is my color.
Okay.
Hence the always wearing the red lipstick.
Okay. You know what?
Yeah, red is my color.
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pay
It's
attention.
a color. It's a color of power.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
So
yes.
yeah. So they have those.
She must haven't been here when I say it's only for the holiday season nowadays. Just say that's
I
still
create
your
my
power.
own rules. I create my own rules.
I know that's
Yeah,
right.
but yeah, they have those pots on sale, and it's like half off instead heavy cat. You know what I mean? Because you don't
Yes,
cook. So
yes, yeah,
I
yeah.
know you're not really familiar with this.
Yes. No, not at all, but I'm agree.
Okay.
It just
We'll take
sounds
that.
nice
Exactly.
when I just like,
exactly.
okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Uh-huh.
I might have to check Macy's out and see what they have. on sale.
Okay,
And
yeah.
restart that credit card I have.
Yes. Restart that credit card. But and I used to work in the back then. Years ago, it was hats, and then Macy's took over the hats, and I like that, like you said, because we got a discount, but we had to use our the store credit card.
Mm-hmm.
And the catch on how you see that, like you said, then they give us the extra 10, the extra 20, and then the bonus day that you have to pay it off before.
I know.
And then that way you really truly see.
See it, yeah.
Yes. So that's, my favorite subject, relationship. Our favorite subject, relationship. Buying gift during the holiday and being in relationships,
Yeah.
you go shopping. It's nice to go shopping and,
I don't buy gifts though.
you don't buy gifts?
I don't even even when I was married, we never did like Christmas. And then my son he was always only given the option of 3 things.
Okay.
And I'm like, you get those 3 things, you pick out what you want, and sometimes you might get 3, sometimes you may not.
Oh.
Yeah. And he wanted, even when he got older, he's like, he don't want to spend a lot of money on anything. He doesn't care who money it is.
Yes.
So we've always done that. I never like overdid it with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you never overdid it for the. Oh, okay. Well, guys, you shut me down because I love, this the time like I love spoiling my loved ones.
Yeah. See, I don't like.
Yeah, because I do it all year, but it's just something I guess. In our household, for me, because we work so much all the time, it's such that everyday routine. So if nothing else, birthdays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, we made a big deal of it in our family. So
New Year's Eve is my birthday and New Year's Eve. Those are the only holidays I care about because my birthday is a holiday. You notice I threw that in.
Yeah. When is your birthday?
September 5th.
Okay, so it's usually falling around
It'll
Labor
fall
Day,
around
Labor Day
but
weekend.
the
I
whole
got
month,
you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, that's what I say. My birthday is a national holiday because it's my birthday.
Yeah, well, it is because it's my grandmother's birthday too, August 12th. Yeah,
yeah.
I share the same birthday.
Yeah, Grandma did. I know you special, Grandma.
Big
Grandma.
Mama. We call her Big Mama.
Big Mama. See, and I know if you call Big Mama, then Big Mama, I know you really are special.
Yeah.
I got me Big Mama.
Yeah, Big Mama, even though she only like 4'11",
Look, I gotta
5
say,
feet.
Big Mama probably about 5'2".
She's not even that.
This little 100 pounds soaking wet. Because that was my mom.
Yeah.
She was 5'2", 100 pounds soaking wet. And walk around. They'd be like, what?
Big Mama. Where is she? Yeah.
Yes. And a little
Little woman
tiny.
with a squeaky voice. Lena. That's her voice.
Yes.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah.
Love it to
And
death.
see, but look, I got the squeaky voice too then. So you should be used to it
Yeah,
by
but it's
now.
not high-pitched.
Oh, man, it can be.
It can be.
I try to
yeah.
control it
You
for
had
the
that little
show.
mouth voice, but not like mine. Oh, God,
Yes.
no.
Girl, I still can get away with people to be calling the house saying, "Is your mother home now?" That's a good part when solicitors call and be like, "My mommy not home," click it. But now, with call ID, if you're not plugged in my phone, I don't answer it.
Got that right.
And that's how we are
You
now.
don't answer your phone really anyway.
Okay.
Especially if you're working.
Okay, yes, that's true. But she know that how to get me though. Send me a text.
That's right.
I answer faster. If I cannot physically pick up, the best thing to do is to send me a text, and I will answer a text. Right? Yeah. So, but we didn't get to and we got to talk about we didn't get to get for your loved ones or your special boo, that special someone, or long distance dating.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, we got to tap into that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
yeah.
got to definitely, when we come back, what you think?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah. So
Anything dealing with relationships, dating, love, I like all of that.
yeah, me too. I just love being in, just holiday and being in love. And being in love is many different things. It can
And
be
you also love being single too.
girl. We gonna talk about that part too, okay?
It's not always a bad thing, right?
It's not always a bad thing.
yes.
Trust me, I've been on both sides and I'm loving both
And
sides.
it does not contribute to the seasonal depression.
No.
Having to deal with relationships.
Yes, that is true.
Yes.
Oh, we're going to talk about all that when we come
for
back.
sure.
Yes. So we're going to take a quick commercial break and we see you on the other side. A.S.S. That's who we are here on Vision and Purpose Media Productions. Be right back at you.
Hello, my name is Tania McQueen. I'm the Residential Services Manager for Prestige Community Resources.
What our new facilities are respite centers. We're opening 2 in the city right now. Hopefully we'll expand to more. But respite centers are a place where people can come and get a little additional support with their mental health. Our one on Eastern Avenue is for men, and our one on Minnesota Avenue is for women. Our facilities are for all DC residents, especially focusing in on those in Ward 7 and 8. So they're really nice, and I'm excited for consumers to actually see them. What are the services that we're going to provide? Therapy, case management, medication management, all provided by professional staff, a licensed nurse practitioner, psychiatrists, sociologists, social workers, and then our paraprofessionals, our case managers. It's just a place where you can come and get the supports that you need to work on your personal goals, as well as to get your mental health straight. Simple, single adult, 18 years of age or older, a DC resident. You need to have insurance, but if you don't have it, it's okay. Still come, we'll work on getting you insurance. Have to have a negative COVID test, a negative TB test, and be willing to work on your mental health. For more information about respite services, you can contact us at 202-796-5000 or hit us up on our website at www.prestigecommunityresources.org.
Welcome back to B.A.A.D, where the women are beautiful, accomplished, and divine, and our brothers are accomplished and determined. As society sees us, we must still change the narrative.
Yes. How about that?
How about that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I am so happy to be back.
I know.
It's been so long, I forget how good it feels to be behind a microphone.
Yes.
It's been a minute.
I love this.
Yes.
I'm telling you, I truly do.
Yes. This is home for me.
Yes, it's home for us. Yes, it is.
Yes,
and it fits you well.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, and you look so beautiful. I'm telling you. Maybe because I just miss her so much.
Yeah, and then we got to catch up. It's a lot of good things going on. So
Yes. We got to catch up. Yes.
It's been a minute. Yes. So we were talking about gift giving to your loved ones during this time of the year. And I don't do the gift giving, not because I'm cheap, because I'm not.
Right.
I just don't do it because it's a lot of anxiety for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't like the traditional gifts. I like to give something that's memorable.
Right.
A keepsake for sure, where you're going to actually use it, and it doesn't end up tucked in a drawer or never worn. So I do try to get, if I were to purchase gifts, I would try to look for things like that. And that used to be stressful for me in the past, so I don't even bother with it.
Oh, okay.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, and that it can be. And I was the one, believe it or not, I always shopped, but I had to be out there on Christmas Day. I mean, on Christmas Eve. It was something about being in the mall, seeing everybody running around, hustling and bustling, getting that last minute gift. And I just love just cruising the store and just finding something, I love it.
We got to do it one year.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah, we have to do it 1 year.
And one of my friends, she went shopping with me, and we got to the mall, and we had like an hour and a half before the store closed. I said, girl, you got to move quick, fast, and be precise. She was like, okay.
Laser focus.
Yes. And so she was like, girl, I never shopped for my whole list in an hour and a half. I said, hang out with me.
That's the best way to do it, because it eliminates you overbuying as well, because now you're focused on this list and getting out the store.
Yes.
It's a big difference.
Yes.
Yeah,
it really makes a difference.
Yes,
and
it does.
we got to have tips. Okay. When you're re-gifting, should you tell that you're re-gifting a gift?
No.
Okay. And because it's just about preference.
No. Why?
I don't know. I do. Excuse me. My sinus is killing me today. But I do like to tell if I'm re-gifting a gift. I don't know why. I just feel more comfortable when I tell if I'm re-gifting a gift.
Maybe it's a little bit of guilt you're feeling about re-gifting.
And that's why I give it say maybe because I'm feeling guilty that somebody gave me this gift and now I'm giving it to someone else.
Yeah.
But if it's a gift that's not really for me, instead of letting it sit,
Exactly.
I'd rather re-gift it and I tell the person, I say, especially like if I know, say you into scented candles or something like that.
Exactly.
And I was like, hey, I want to, make sure, this a re-gift, but it's fit
But see, you don't have to tell that. Because
I shouldn't.
No, because you're doing it out of a place of guilt. Like, oh my
Okay.
God, I'm regifting. But they don't know it's a regift. And I'm sure if anybody, I know I would be glad that you gave it to someone where it's going to actually get used.
Okay. And
Instead
what
of just
about
saying-
when you re-gift and it end up going back to the person that
Oh
gave
my
it to
God. I think my aunt did that before.
Oh,
Or someone did it to her.
you? Yes.
Yeah, I gotta
that
ask her
happened to
about that.
me. That happened to me. And I mean, this person, I'm just gonna bust them out, okay? Can I have a moment to
Go ahead.
spill
Go
the
right ahead.
beans?
Go
Okay.
ahead.
Am I spilling the tea? What y'all call it? Okay. Giving shade or whatever. See, that's why you gotta be careful when you re-gift it, because you can't re-gift it back to the person that gave it to you. And she put it in this nice little box. It came from, I ain't gonna say, Bloomingdale's. A nice Bloomingdale box, and everybody know I love butterflies. And she gave me the butterfly bat that I gave to them like 2 years before.
Gosh, she didn't make documentation of who
Yes.
gave her the gift.
Yes.
Yes.
And I gave it to
Aw.
him for Christmas, and she put it in a Bloomingdale box and tried to give it back to me. And I said,
And it wasn't from Bloomingdale's originally?
no, because I bought the gift, so I know where it came from. And I'm not going to lie, it didn't come from Bloomingdale's. So she put it in a Bloomingdale box and tried to give it to me. And I had to let her know. I said, I gave this to you. And she
you
was
would.
like,
I wouldn't even say
yeah,
anything.
and so-
I know you would. Oh, I know
I
you
have
would.
to tell. And she was like, no, no. I know you like, I said, I gave you this 2 years ago. This was my gift I gave everybody. Because it's a client of mine at that time. And so I gave all my clients that gift. And I said, see, because I kept one for myself. And so that showed her that I already had one. And so she said, oh, I thought I saw this. And because I opened up the box and I was saying, this looked just like Karen.
Well, you know what? So look at it on the flip side. At least she was giving it back to you because she know how much you love butterflies.
Yeah.
And it was going to get used.
Yes.
So, look
Yeah.
at it that way.
Okay, look at it that way.
look at it
Okay,
that
but
way.
I gave it back and told her I wanted her to have it.
That sounds about right. But what about...
I know.
That sounds about right, yes.
Okay.
But on a more serious note, let's talk about how during this time of the year, how does the changing seasons or even just the holiday alone bring about a certain level or maybe seasonal depression because of the weather or just depression because loved ones not being
They were
here?
there, lost
or
the loved
just
ones. Yeah.
some people prefer relationships during this time of the year. And it brings up, a certain level of angst and, different feelings that you go through.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
so-
and I think probably let's break it down from what you said. The loss of loved ones. Yes, that is true. And so for me, I think about my family in a way of that's why I probably go that extra mile and make sure I'm even doing more of my community service and giving during that time because it makes me feel good. And I know my loved ones will want me to be happy still during this time of the year and not being sad because they're not here. And so for me, making sure I'm seeing other families putting a smile on their face, giving away foods and toys like for Christmas, the toy drive and stuff, it really helps for me. It helps me to stay focused because that's something I always did. And now with my loved ones being gone during the time of the season, it's just even nice. I appreciate it more just to see the family smiling and together,
Exactly.
you know. So, that is so true.
What are you doing this Thanksgiving?
So this Thanksgiving, I usually host Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Because that was a tradition I took over from my mom. Okay. And then, my husband did when my mom passed. And then when my husband passed, I said, I'm going to take it over. Mm-hmm. So the first year I said, I'm taking over Thanksgiving. His in-laws, my in-laws, with his family, they was like, well, who cooking? Because you don't cook.
I know, right?
I said, well, it's enough of us. If everybody bring a dish, then we got a meal. And so that's what we did. Okay. So since I don't eat turkey, I always did the fish, the candy yams, and the crab meat deviled eggs. Okay. So I did my specialty that I know how to make. Okay. And then they all brought a dish. But once the pandemic hit, we haven't been able to be together. So I was thinking about starting it back up this year, but I am next year. Okay. So this year, I'm going over my girlfriend Tammy's house. She came and volunteered with us on Friday.
She always show up for you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah.
So
what you doing?
Actually, you know what? A girlfriend of mine that I work with, she invited me over, which was really an honor. Like, I don't take that for granted because a lot of people don't like people in their personal space. And I think especially the holidays are very intimate.
Because it is very intimate.
And I really want to go because in talking to her, you never know what people have gone through. And in talking to her, she was saying how important the holiday is, this holiday, because it was her mom's favorite holiday. Mm. But she lost her mother, her father, her sister, and her mother, father, her brother. I think she had a brother, and her aunt in a flood, 2003, all at once. Yep.
2000.
I think it was 2003.
Wow.
Yeah. So she said that's a lot.
All at the same time.
All at the same time. Yep.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And so she was like, it's even difficult when she tried to go home to North Carolina, to visit. It's difficult for her. But I'm like, and she was like, I know it's going to be hard for me. And I'm glad I'm going to be there because I'm the one that I can keep you, keep you together, like provide that comfort that you need.
Yes.
Yes. And she was like, and that's why I'm inviting you.
Yes.
She said, because I know it'll take my mind off of it. And, we're going to have a good time laughing and joking because we all went out last Friday. And we had a great time. Yeah. But I was like, God, I'm with her every day at work when I was working. And you just don't know. How people, why people show up the way they show up. Yeah. Because I always tell, I say, you don't have the most welcoming personality. Mm-hmm. But I always overlook that because I know there's a why. Yeah. So when she told me her story, I was like, okay, I can understand why a lot of things tie into that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm going over there.
You just never know.
And enjoy it with her family from the South. I'm the old cousin Belinda.
Oh yes.
So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah.
Last year we was together on Thanksgiving Day.
Yeah, we fed the homeless.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah. Well, we went to volunteer to feed them. That's a whole nother story. Anyway, we attempted to feed the homeless on Thanksgiving last year. Yeah. Yes. And I came home and cooked. Remember, I asked you if I had cereal that night? That was Christmas when I ate the cereal for Christmas.
You had Christmas cereal for Christmas.
Yeah, but I cooked a full spread last year. I was looking at my pictures.
And I remember that because everybody came up. Yeah, they came the next day, right?
No, they came later. The next day.
Yeah, the next day. Yeah, because I remember I supposed to came over.
Yeah, you didn't show up, but that's okay.
Girl, I was wore out from that volunteering.
Girl, bye. Oh, please. Well, from the drive.
Yeah.
We didn't do any volunteering.
Don't get me started. I'm trying to keep it at bay. Yes. Wow. Whew. That was a lot. And then this is we got to talk about caregiving. Oh, we didn't talk about being single.
Yeah, in a long distance relationships. Is it possible to have those type of relationships, and how does it work out during the holidays? Yeah.
So for me, long distance, I used to be, no. But it can work. It's work. It's definitely more work, I think. But it definitely can work. But
I'm all about that life. Because I might not want to see you every day.
Yeah.
Or I don't want you in my space every day.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I was married for 26 years. I had been with someone since I was 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I only lived on my own like for 6 months of my life.
Mm-hmm.
So all of my 20s, all of my 30s, all of
Right.
my 40s.
Yeah.
So I think that's ideal for me.
It's long distance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
long distance.
Yeah. I come there, you come here. It makes it fun,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Anticipation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That part of it.
There's no anticipation if you right around the corner. It's like, oh, you coming over? Oh, okay.
Yeah. and then, you know, it can be fun being single.
Yes. Yes, indeed. I
Yeah.
have no problems with it.
I know right
Yeah,
now,
no
like I
problems with
said,
that.
I've been on both ends. You know, I was married to my husband passed away, and now been on the single side. And why everybody feels sorry for you when you single
I
during
know.
the holiday?
When
You
you're a
know,
woman of a certain age, and you
Yeah.
feel you're single. It's like, oh,
yeah, like oh,
I'm
sweetie,
okay. Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm like,
Yeah.
don't get it twisted
Exactly.
now.
Especially when you learn how to be good with yourself.
Yes, because I love my quiet time. Maybe because I'm such a person that's always around people out in the community doing things that when I have a moment to have quiet time, I really enjoy it, you
Yeah.
know, and I make best use of it
you
too.
You do.
Yes.
And I need to come and disrupt that. We got to schedule our girls' slumber night. We haven't had
Yes.
one.
I know.
Yeah, we have to.
Okay,
Yeah.
before you go back out of town again, because she will be leaving somewhere.
I am.
again.
I'm going on Christmas Day to the Virgin Islands.
And
My
then
son is
you
going
be-
with me.
All right, so we're gonna go. Okay, see, we gotta figure this out if
That's
we're gonna
right.
get together before she go or when you come back.
I'll be back after the 3rd of the New Year, so
Yeah.
maybe before. I don't want to put it off.
Okay.
You know, we have a good time.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and we haven't done it in a long
I
time.
know, right?
Yeah. And you're gonna miss my New Year's Day.
I know. Is that when we did my
Yeah,
grits?
the pajama party.
And my
Everybody
famous
wear
grits.
their favorite pajamas. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and you did your famous
Aw,
grits.
Well, maybe I'll make the grits for you before I leave.
Mm.
Yeah, because I don't leave till Christmas Day.
Well, how they gonna last all the way to New Year's?
Oh, it's New Year's.
Yeah.
Well, grits will last to New Year's now.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't know how to make none to last. Lord, that even last to taste good right then and there. Better yet, a whole week later. So yes. Okay, we're gonna. Wow, got to take another break.
Another break? Is that time? Okay.
Yeah, it's that time. So guys, we'll be right back at you here on Vision and Purpose Media Production. See you on the other side.
B.A.A.D. Yeah, that's right. That's who we are. B.A.A.D. What? Who are we? We are women. Beautiful, accomplished, and divine. That's right. B.A.A.D. Yeah. Who are we? We are gentlemen. Our brothers, accomplished and determined. Yet, as society see us, we must still change the narrative. Yeah, that's right. Who are we? The black community. Remember us? We are accomplished. We are determined. We are divine. We are of greatness. That's right. The black community. Badass us. Who are we? That's right. Who am I? I am the person committed to building the next community movement. What about you?
We're back.
Yes, we are.
Welcome back to Badass Us. We are here, and you know what? The time goes by so fast. You know, I always tell her we should be doing an hour and a half, but I get it. But it's always a lot of fun.
Yes,
you know?
it is.
Yeah,
it is.
We have so many things to talk about.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get everything in and really go in depth. But this particular area of the conversation, I do want to really focus on, which is caregiving,
Yes.
caregiving month, right?
Yes, it is.
And caregiving, and also go back to the depression portion of it, because a lot of that ties into it, especially if you're the one who's been handed the baton to be the caregiver. Yeah.
Yes.
And you've been a caregiver several times
Yes.
over.
Yes.
You know, so I know if I ever have to need those services, if nobody else gonna come and care for me,
I will.
Karen will.
Yes, I'm telling you, and you're right. I'm glad you brought this up because I did want to recognize the caregivers. It's November and this is Caregivers Month, and definitely during the holiday time because caregivers. Kiana, she wrote a beautiful article on caregivers too, who's taking care of the caregivers, you know, and and it was so nice. Our magazine, you got to check it out. Go to our website and order one today, and it's so true. Sometimes caregivers are so involved that you forget all about it's the holiday season, you know, because it's just so much in your everyday routine that, you know, just even taking time out to even go shopping or doing things for the holidays is just sometimes it's not possible, you know. So I just love that, Kiana. So Kiana, she challenged everyone for the month of November and December during the holiday month is go and just be thoughtful to a caregiver.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's important.
Yes.
Because it's not easy.
No.
And as I was expressing to you, I was having this conversation, I think it was with my cousin, and we were talking about caregiving. And, you know, I'm my dad's only child, and I'm honest, like, I don't know if I have that in me, honestly. And I think it's important that people understand that everybody's not caregivers.
Yes.
And you shouldn't feel guilty because you're not. Because if you're going to give care to someone, I think it should really be from a place of love and that you really want to do it. Because that energy that you're having, it's going to be felt by that individual.
Yes.
Because they're going to feel the frustration and you're not wanting to do it. And that's why I always tell my dad, I say, you know what, it's important that you take care of yourself, the whole holistic approach. Because it's unfair to anyone who has to give care to someone because of things that could have been prevented. You know, so I told him diabetes, all those things, those are things that could be prevented in your case. So make sure that you're doing the best that you can, so you won't have to have a caregiver for that particular need.
And you know what? And I'm going to agree to that. And not too often we agree, but just messing. I'm agreeing to that because by me now being the only person I now have children, and I think about that. I don't want to be a burden to my loved ones that's left behind. I think that's probably why I work out so much, and you know, and like you said, watch my diet, watch what I eat, and everything, because I want to keep myself in the most healthiest state possible, for I can take care of myself and not have to be a burden on my loved ones because of things that I'm doing to my body. You know, if it's going to happen, let it naturally happen because, you know, it's in my DNA or whatever, but not because I'm sitting here and not taking care of myself. So you got a good point on that.
Yeah, because
I agree.
I even told my son, my son is 22 years old, and it would be totally unfair if he has to give his life up to care for me or his dad. It's not fair to him because your life you should be able to live your life and not have to, because I don't look at it. I know a lot of parents feel like, oh, your kids owe you something. I don't feel like my son owe me anything because he did not ask to be here. So everything I did for him is what I'm supposed to do as a parent because I brought him into this world. So I don't owe him anything because he didn't say, oh, pick me, coach. I want to get in the game. Bring me into the world. He didn't ask for that. So I don't feel like he owes me anything. So I know for me, I don't want to be a burden on him. I want him to live his life because I know I just don't have it in me. And that's my truth. And, you know, I know people look at me, especially with my dad, because you know how I feel about my daddy. My dad is my everything. But I also know that I don't know if I have it in me.
Yeah. Well, I like what you said because take it from somebody who has been a caregiver more than once. You know, if it's something that's not in you, it's just not in you, and not saying that you don't love that person.
Exactly.
And you love them just that much to know to tell the truth.
It's true, yeah.
And I'd rather that to happen because even with the ones like us who, you know, have that nurturing in us, it still get times it is very frustrating. It's very taxing. It's very tiresome. You know, And then with depression, for some caregivers, they end up getting depressed.
Yeah, because everything that person who you're providing care to, some people become very angry. And then they take it out on you. And then it's like they get to the point where you're supposed to be doing this. And they forget about, no, I don't have to. I'm doing this because I love you. And then you end up absorbing all those emotions that they have on top of you just trying to keep your sanity.
Yes.
It's a lot. It's a lot for people to have to, contend with. And I think a lot of people should really just reevaluate a lot of things, and think about who may have to be your caregiver.
Yeah.
And is it fair?
Yes. Yeah. And that's one thing I know that I talked about, because my cousin, who was like my daughter, she ended up passing away at 46. So I was like, wow, because we had that talk. She was going to be that one. So now my goddaughter, I end up had to talk to her, and I was like, this can't be your decision by yourself because you married. So you need to talk to your husband about that.
And that's another thing.
Yeah, because she has a family,
Yeah.
And I just want to be realistic about that,
Exactly.
And so
because we had when I was married, we had the discussion, because I'm like, if something were to have happened to my dad, we had to agree that he would come with me. Where else he's gonna, what I mean? Where else he's gonna go?
Yeah.
He would be here with me, and he was in agreement with that anyway, because he loved my dad, and my dad's more like, they have like a brother type of relationship. So it was, matter of fact, my daddy could probably still go with him even though we're not married. He'll take him in. I'm serious.
Oh yeah.
He loves my dad, and my son, my ex-husband, he's a caretaker. That's what he does. He'll do it with no problem. Yeah. So.
It's good to know these things, though, but let me ask you something. Do you think the holiday brings on depression, or is it just the time of the season because it's dark earlier now,
Yes.
and then where we live is cold, cold weather make you don't want to get up and get out.
Yeah. Because seasonal depression is real. When you look at the statistics, suicidal statistics and the depression statistics, when you look in areas where it's very gloomy, like Seattle, Washington, or even in England, you see the statistical data of the high rates of depression and suicide. So I think the holidays just adds to it, but that depression, yes. That's why I know a lot of people of color, they run away from the sun. That's why in the summertime, I'm reeing up, because the only way we're going to really get that full dose of vitamin D is from the sun. And with the darker your skin is, the harder it is for it to penetrate it.
Oh,
so
really?
Yes. So
know that. Okay.
I try to absorb as much as I can and kind of like balance that off with supplements, throughout the winter, because I can feel it come on. And I know for me, it's more psychological, because I detest the cold weather. So when the temperatures drop like below 75, I'm like, oh God, I got to put on a coat, And then you see a sprinkle of snow.
Your do change.
Yes, you do. You do. So I think the holiday is just like added on to it.
Okay.
Yeah, but seasonal depression is real.
Okay.
You don't feel it?
Yeah, I'm telling you. So let's talk about the gear. Yeah. Now, what I do like, so summertime, I guess, is the choice that my season for dressing up more. But the wintertime, I am a hat person. So I do look forward to wearing my hats. Girl, I love my hats.
I know you do.
So what your season is summer. Dressing?
Flip-flops and sundresses, girl. You just be out in these streets living life. You don't have to really give much thought to it, and it's not heavy.
Yes.
You can just throw it on,
Yes.
Even when you go in places, you can just do a quick dress and some flip-flops. And flip-flops has come a long way. They're very stylish now.
Let me tell you, girl, the pandemic have made me look at flats in a whole different way, because before you could not catch a girl in no flats.
And you couldn't catch me going out anywhere in flats.
That's what I'm saying.
Now?
And even with tennis shoes is only made to work out for. Other than that, I don't wear tennis shoes,
Yeah.
but
and I rock around with my little cute little dresses. Yeah.
Yes,
it makes a big difference. I'm telling you.
Yes, the pandemic has changed my mind on flats, girl.
The pandemic changed my mind and my feet, because I went out on Friday, girl. And I danced, and look, I had on a cute little skirt and the tall thigh-high boots, right? And I got, you've seen me wear those black slippers in here, like porcupine with the hair sticking out.
Oh yeah,
I had those in my purse.
I know that's right.
So when I was in that club on Friday, I
Yeah.
took them shoes off, them boots off, and I was dancing with them porcupine slippers. My feet were killing me. I'm like, how did I used to do this?
I know.
4 inches was nothing. 5 inches was nothing. Now,
And
give me
that's
that
it
kitten heel.
because yes, because this was my knee was right before the pandemic, and my
Your knee
doctor
surgery?
Okay, it was right before the pandemic. He said, part of your problem is you need to stop wearing these heels up in here. You talking about your knee, you got torn ligaments, but you still wearing heels. Like you
Gotta be
said,
cute.
I'm like, dog, come on now.
Exactly. Don't take everything from me.
I was like, no, but now I can wear some flats. I can rock some flats
I'm rocking them
now.
as long as I can because I could barely walk on Saturday. I said, oh, my feet is on fire. I was at the club, my co-workers, they were walking behind me. I said, I'm not leaving a blood trail because my feet was on fire. My feet was on fire. And you
said
still
a
trying to be
blood
cute.
trail.
Yeah, the things women have to go through. But I just don't like being in a car with coat on, scarf, hats.
yes.
It's too much.
Yeah, and I know, and it is because I'm more. If I do, I have to have a jacket or whatever. But when it get real cold and you need them heavy coats, it is hard and awkward to drive in.
It is.
You can't be cute, all feeling like you all like this. Yes.
And that's why I make sure I have a remote starter on any car that I get. Because I need my car to be warm when I get outside.
You know, and I tell you, I was there until it started. My last vehicle, it was giving me so much problem going off. The alarm, it was going off anytime it wanted to and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I kept carrying it to back to the dealer. And you know what it came down from? The starter. To push, so some kind of way, you know, with all this special electronics with the cars or whatever, it just, so I had to unplug it. So I never got it back anymore in none of my cars. But that's the way to go.
That's the way to go.
I know, it was
And
the
I park in the
life.
garage.
And but you know what? But still, even for me, I loved it for the summertime because I didn't want to get in a hot car.
And leather
You know?
seats.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, and those sundresses.
Yes.
Your thighs be all kind of burnt up and sticking to it, sticking to the car.
Yes. Well, you know, okay. Marjorie wasn't with us. We miss you. We hope you're not on the side of the roads. I think she had
a flat tire.
Yeah, a flat tire or something. She said wood in the tire or something. So she was coming to get rescued. So I hope you got rescued.
Miss Marjorie, we hope someone came and rescued you. If not, call me and I'll come and rescue you.
Yeah, call us. We'll come right after the show. Though.
Exactly.
We still got like a few more minutes, okay? So don't interrupt us because we're going to end with an inspirational moment. So I'm just going to say, you know, what is one thing inspiring that you can just share that you like doing during the holiday? We'll do it that way. Inspiration moment.
I think the biggest thing for me with the holidays is spending time. The thing I miss the most about the holidays is my family because, you know, I'm from Detroit and all my family is there. So I do miss that portion of it, but I do not miss it enough to go home to Detroit in the wintertime because I don't want to get stuck. And the snow and the weather. I just can't do the winter months there. But I think the most important thing is spending time, you know, and just, or spending time with people who does not have family. Now, granted, I don't have family here necessarily.
Right.
But you have some people who do not have family at all.
Yes.
So I think it's important to try to, and reach out to people. Because of the holidays and people loss of loved ones or, you know, the seasonal depression, you know, check on people, especially your people that you think are really strong.
Good stuff, Belinda. And I was going to say the same thing. I'm going to surprise a certain loved one, and I'm going to go and visit them. Before I go to my friend Tammy's house, I'm going to go to the nursing home and visit, Brenda. She don't know. And I'm going to cook and take her a Thanksgiving meal.
Oh, wow.
And so I want you.
Brenda.
Yes.
Yes.
So I'm going to go
wonderful. Yeah,
and surprise her. And
I'm sure that'd be nice.
yes. And then the other thing you said, reaching out. So what I have been doing now for the last couple of weeks is I've been sending messages to different people that I haven't talked to in a while,
Oh, that's a
or
good thing.
just loved ones. So I just, just inspirational quotes, I've just been
Yes.
sending them out and everything. And I was like, it's surprised. You'd be surprised how you get a response right back. It's like, oh, I was just thinking about you. Oh, this was right on time. Oh, I really need to hear this today.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, so Betsy, I have to say, Betsy Marr is one of my friends, and she send them out all the time. So when she go through her spell, where she just give a little break from, I'd be like, okay, I'm gonna give her a little break, and then I let her know, you need to get back on your job.
Yes. We need those inspirations, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
it's good.
and I tell you, she been sending some real good ones. So I say I'm gonna
Yeah.
re-gift them out,
Yeah.
and I've been sending them out to
And you know
different
what?
people.
And I need to
Yep.
call one person in particular.
Ah,
Just lost her mom. We need to,
yes.
yeah, I need to call her and see how
Yes,
she's doing.
yes,
Yeah.
yes, and I
Yeah.
definitely, and she is the main one. I
Yes,
definitely been
yes.
sending my inspiration moments too. So,
Yeah.
and that person is Kim. We love you very much.
Yes,
She
we
just
do.
lost her mom.
Yes.
So we just want to send special love, and we are dedicating this show to you today because we love you just that much, and can't wait till you get back home. She's been in Kentucky for a while
Yes,
now.
she has.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
So when you come back,
Maybe
you
we
gonna
have a
sleepover.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes, we can go to that big old mansion that she has.
Yes, yes. Look and say we're home.
Exactly. Yes. Maybe go over there and cook. I don't mind
Yeah,
cooking under
yeah.
those circumstances.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm gonna tell. I'm
Yeah.
gonna let her
And I don't
know.
mind cooking because you came over there and ate all my tilapia fish. She had like 4 sandwiches.
5, girl. Sure. Cause I took 2 home.
I know.
I ate 3, took 2 with me. So I go just yeah, but that's how we do
Yes,
it.
we do.
And then definitely and cause I wanted her to meet my good girlfriend Beverly.
Oh, okay.
Cause you and Beverly can talk y'all
Oh,
head off.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
So yes, we're gonna have to arrange
Oh,
this
yeah.
where we
I love
all can
Beverly.
just go over there and just
Yes.
and just have her just laugh until she
Yes.
needs stitches.
Yes,
Yes,
for
yes.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, so and so nice inspirational moments, and then also Marjorie had an unexpected death. Her cousin lost her husband, so that was last Sunday. So yeah,
Yeah.
and
I'm going to
especially when
on
it's
Saturday.
yeah,
Yeah, my god sister lost her aunt, so I'm going on Saturday to
yeah,
a funeral. And
yeah.
I don't like funerals.
Yeah,
I don't.
I tell you, but you know what? To me, it's a way of just doing a celebration of life because
Yeah.
I just got and I'm gonna end on this one since we giving out shout outs this time. So we flipping it, we making it exciting and in memory of because Dr. Owens, I want to give Celeste Owens. I just got a text that she passed away. It was on Facebook, so I was saying I was gonna take her phone number and hope her family still watching her text for a minute.
Okay.
And I wanted to text them to say, give my regards because when I did a story on breast cancer, I had like 5 women that told their story, and this was in 2012 that I honored them and recognized them, and she was one.
of them.
Yes,
Okay.
and Prince George's Sweet magazine, they gave us a 6-page spread, put us on the front cover, and we took the breast
yeah, I saw that one.
pictures and
Yeah.
everything.
Yes.
And so, Dr. Owens, this one is definitely for you and your family, and especially all the women. Thank you all because that's a sensitive matter and trusting me with your stories and allowing me to tell your stories. So,
Yes.
yeah. So,
I got to get back writing in the magazine too.
yes. You're going to be on the editing side, remember?
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. That's even
Yeah.
better.
Yes. So guys, we out of time.
I know.
This has been wonderful. Welcome back.
I know. I'm gonna sit here and talk to you for a few minutes.
Okay. I love you.
I love you more.
All right. And to our fans out there and to the rest of the world, happy holiday seasons. Please, guys, continue to be safe,
Yes.
but enjoy your loved ones. Enjoy your holiday and just be blessed. Until next time, stay in your vision, stay in your purpose, and God bless.
God bless.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.